I was on spring break with my family and was checking in, with the gang here at the distillery every day. And it was just such an odd time. Every day things change so much. I really sensed that the anxiety level of my team was growing every time we talked.
It was the week of when everything started to shut down and we started to kind of realize what exactly was going on up here. Greg, being our distiller, being the chemist that he was, started looking into hand sanitizer and, can we do it? What's it gonna look like?
I'll be honest, it was a very anxious, stressful time, kind of like, how it is, for this past month and a half or so.
Turns out the active ingredient in hand sanitizer is high-proof alcohol, which, we make here at Foundry Distilling Company every day. This was on a Thursday. I got a flight home the next morning, left my family there, landed at 11 o'clock in the morning, 400 or 500 cars in line an hour before we started. So I called Greg again right away and said, listen, we got to make a lot more. We had high-proof spirit that was going to be made into vodka. And that's pretty expensive and costly for us, but we thought it was the right thing to do. And then Greg went through the process of denaturing it and making it into hand sanitizer.
We were only planning on making 20 gallons of hand sanitizer, which looking back is pretty astounding. As we heard that demand was growing, we ramped up, to about a 300 gallon size batch. What we got right here is a set amount of our pure ethanol, approximately 180 proof or 90% alcohol by volume. I'm gonna put it into our 99.7% kosher glycerin. We'll give it a stir. Throw it into the beaker. Next, add a little bit of hydrogen peroxide just to be able to denature the solution, ensure that people are using it for its main purpose. Just a splash of water to dilute it down to 80% ABV or 160 proof. It looks like we're right at 80% ABV. And then this other side right here is showing proof. You see the 160.
We were short-staffed. We called friends, family, whoever we could, and just ran around out there for 3 straight days. We did that for 5 weeks, and we gave away over 1,000 gallons of hand sanitizer.
Well, we turned into a hand sanitizing production facility. I'm still getting emails daily, public libraries, construction groups, folks who are still working, still out there.
And then we were approached by Fairway. They said, what we need to do is get it in bottles so we can get it out around the state. Because there's a lot of people who don't live near Des Moines. I was really proud of our team. We call ourselves Des Moines Distillery, and we've always tried to be a big part of the community here.
We've got the supply, we've got the ability. We're gonna get it to people who need it as long as they need it for.
We gave it away for 2 weeks before we started to sell it. And a lot of people called me and said, hey, that's a great idea, business idea. I said, we're giving it away, what are you talking about? What I always tell people is, when the world is no longer ending, remember, what Foundry Distilling Company did. And I think a lot of people will.